Now, Storm Watch 12 weather on News Watch 12.
Well, virtually all of southern Oregon and portions of northern California do have an air quality alert that's set to expire 4 o'clock on Sunday. So the air, if it's decent for now, it won't be for very long. Now, current visibility has already deteriorated in Mount Stexton and in Medford. Now it is down to 3 miles visibility, between 4 and 8 miles out along the Oregon coast. Better air quality and better visibility east of the Cascades and down to the south. Speaking of down to the south, right along the Coast Range in northern California, again, we have plenty of thunderstorms firing up along the region. Again, you can see there's plenty of lightning associated with these thunderstorms as they're moving from south towards the north. Another cell that just passed just to the west of Grants Pass. This is still holding on to strength. But in terms of Cave Junction, that particular cell now looks like that one is starting to fall apart. We've had a few cells in and around Medford, mainly off towards the west. One kind of went over Gold Hill, but really kind of fizzled out. But it did produce some wind because we've had the wind blowing from west towards the east, and that was a little bit of a gust front out towards Ashland. We do have some more thunderstorms again into the Oregon Cascades. Chemult's been really close to getting some thunderstorms in the region, but you've managed to escape throughout the day today. Extending off towards the east, Lake County, there have been plenty of thunderstorms. Now it appears to be weakening just in the form of showers at this time. Low pressure offshore is pushing southwest. That's creating some of the thunderstorms for today. Will also create more heat as well. The poorest air quality is off to the west of the Rogue Valley, but it is creeping from west towards the east. So again, we're going to have to deal with the poor air quality and the smoke. Once the smoke really starts to push into the area, that's something that we're going to have to deal with for several days to come, and it may not go away until possibly late in the weekend. So area is shaded in red. Again, red flag warning, high fire danger from those thunderstorms. They're creating lightning. They are producing rain, but they're moving so fast that they're not really doing a whole lot of benefit for firefighters. Lightning intensity, again, most of the lightning stays off to the east a little bit earlier on, and then once we go into the overnight hours, those thunderstorms we were looking at earlier, boy, they move from south towards the north. And by the time we wake up tomorrow morning, if you're an early riser, most of the activity should be out of the area. So again, most of the regions should stay with the thunderstorm threat along the Oregon coast west of the Rogue Valley, and again east of, say, Klamath Falls, and Chemult will be right on the borderline. But by the time, again, we get towards Friday morning, things really quieting down quite a bit, and we're only going to be looking at fog and drizzle along the Oregon coast. So there is that area of low pressure that's going to pump up some warm air for the next couple of days. But once we get towards about, say, Tuesday of next week, that's when things are really going to start to feel much nicer in the area and also probably blow a lot of smoke out of the region. Precipitation forecast, again, we have a few showers possible on Friday, and then more rain up toward the north on Tuesday, which will actually be beneficial for some of those showers and thunderstorms in the region. 92 is the current temperature in Medford. Again, pretty blustery conditions, but we should drop to 64 for tonight. 96, another hot day in the region, 80s to the east and to the south, 91 for Wairika. So here's your 7-day forecast. Again, smoky with a few showers possible along the Oregon coast. It dries out and stays pretty much into the 60s beginning on Sunday. Northern California, again, pretty smoky through the weekend. We won't have any cooler temperatures until Tuesday for pretty much the entire region. Again, we're just going to have to deal with the smoke through at least Saturday. That'll probably be extended for the next several days as well. But we're going to finally see some relief, especially here in the Rogue Valley. Temperatures staying pretty hot through Sunday. It'll depend on Monday what happens in terms of that front that'll move through and cool us off. Could be another 97 day on Monday. It might even be a little bit cooler on Monday, but for sure cooler by Tuesday.
Oliver Smith.